Hundreds of thousands of veterans have taken off their uniforms and put them away, carefully packed and safely stowed. But for some veterans, the uniform isn't so easily removed. The emotions experienced while serving continue to weigh on them. Life after service is different. Many veterans find transitioning difficult. Some feel overwhelmed and lost. But that uncertainty doesn't take away from their strength and courage, nor does it take away from the sense of duty veterans carry with them. The power of one person, one connection, one act of compassion can make a difference in the life of a veteran going through a difficult time. For free 24/7 confidential support, call the Veterans Crisis Line or visit veteranscrisisline.net.
Hello and welcome again to Oscar Mike Radio. This little interlude is part of our Operation TP Pyramid fundraiser for the Tennessee VFW Foundation. And I'm joined by Michelle Baxter, who has helped out veterans in the Tennessee area through her music business. Michelle, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me back.
Well, I don't know how thankful I'm going to be here in a couple minutes, but we're going to see, because you know, we have a lot going on with this fundraiser, and you've decided that one of the subplots of this whole thing should be about yours truly, which is odd. I mean, what's leading you to want to come on and talk to me about this?
Well, you need a good woman.
I need a good woman.
Yes, you know, we had this conversation sitting in the restaurant in Spring Hill.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Danielle.
Yep.
And it's time you found one.
Well, as I recall, so let's back up here, folks. Now, I'm been doing some stuff with Michelle for a while now. Great stuff in the great state of Tennessee for veterans. And for some reason, Michelle and Danielle and other people, mainly women, have decided that I need to get married.
Right.
I'm not so sure that's a good idea, but for some reason they think I'm a lost little lamb that needs to return to the fold. So Michelle said, give her a year, she would find me a wife. And the year's coming up. It's close to a year, and this is like your last chance, Michelle.
Oh no, it's not my last chance.
You said a year. The year. I mean, once May 1st hits, the year's up.
No, it wasn't May 1st. It was in September we started this.
Okay, well, you got some time.
Yeah, we got time, but it's not going to take me all year.
All right. So we're doing this fundraiser. Tell us again what the fundraiser is about. Then we'll get to this subplot we're developing.
It's for veterans. We're also doing having toilet paper pyramid. I think it was like 28,000 rolls, I think.
Yeah, that's what they're going for.
We're raising money. Uncle Si's going to be there. Malachi Gaskin, he's another veteran. Savannah Ray, and she's going out there. She's making a name for herself. And then we're having Chris Turner, another veteran.
So this all started with Brian Walker, who is the current state commander of the VFW for the state of Tennessee. And it's my understanding each commander can or cannot do a fundraiser to benefit veterans in the community, and he has chosen to do it at the Collierville VFW. Yeah. And he's raising money for the First Responders of Tennessee Fund. Yes. And that's for the children of people who've lost their lives through 9/11 and in the line of duty, in the line of duty. And the second part of this is toilet paper, which is a luxury item.
Right.
Given not just to veterans, but also to homeless centers, women's shelters in the state of Tennessee. So this is going out into the community.
Yes, it's not just for veterans. It's the toilet paper's for everybody. It's everybody in need.
So what happened is we did this, and I'm going to be there, April 8th and 9th, doing my thing, trying to have some fun. And Michelle has said that this is a perfect time to display Travis for the greater female masses for, marriage. And what's gotten you off? Because you haven't let this go, Michelle. I mean, you've been angling on this for a while now. This has been sitting in your bonnet for a while now. What's got you all motivated?
Well, for starters, your last girlfriend, she just wasn't right, and we told you she wasn't right, and so now we're going to take it upon ourselves to make sure we find you the right one. And why not do it in Collierville? Because you're going to move to Tennessee eventually.
That's a strong possibility somewhere down the road. Yeah, absolutely.
And if we find you one here, it's all the more merry. Because, Tennessee women, from the South, we know how to cook and everything.
Well, cooking is definitely a value add to my life because, I don't cook vegetables. It's just a waste of time. I mean, it's a waste of time, Michelle, to acquire the vegetables, wash them, peel them, boil them, whatever, chop them up, forget all that. I just want to put a slab of meat up there, blowtorch, we're done,
Oh, Lord, you definitely need help.
So, okay, so you need somebody to kind of like take care of me. That's what you decided. Well, I can take care of myself though.
Listen, we done been over this.
Well, they haven't. The audience has not. So tell them what you think about that.
Well, for starters, what about when you couldn't, when you had your accident?
Well, I got through it on my own. There was nobody sitting there waiting on me hand and foot.
And, yes, and you needed help, and you wouldn't ask nobody for help. So somebody should have been there helping you.
How do I get through it though with no help though?
Take out and calling for people to come and bring your stuff.
Well, a big shout out to Elena who brought me iced coffee from Dunkies. Thank you, Elena. And my boys were on point helping dear old dad out. But you felt it could have been more enhanced if I had a true oversight to my recovery.
Right.
Okay.
And you might have got recovered a lot sooner.
Oof. I don't know. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So
on here.
So somebody needs to take care of me and look, if you can cook and you like cooking and you can make vegetables appealing, all right, so much the better. And then what's the other reason? I think there's a couple of reasons you really got like motivated for this. What are the other reasons, Michelle?
Because you kept telling me that I couldn't do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm hopeless. There's just a black hole. There's a black hole where my heart used to be. It's been ripped out, stomped on, and there's nothing there except a empty black expanse.
You won't be needing this.
Yeah, but see, now we're going to repair it, and we're going to find you a woman that you know.
I don't know if there's a woman out there who can deal with me.
If we can deal with you, then we can find a woman to deal with you.
I'm telling you. And here's the other problem that we have to talk about, Michelle. I know nothing about like country music culture anymore. I am completely metal.
If you didn't know who Jason Aldean was, then we have a problem. So now you know who he is. You've met his daddy, Barry Williams.
Yeah, I did. It was pretty cool.
Now, what was that about Zach Brown Band?
You're going to make me admit this, aren't you?
Yes. So tell the story about what you called Zach Brown Band.
The story of the Zach Brown Band.
And what you called them.
So look, my sponsor, Joyce Asack of Asack Real Estate, messages me on Facebook saying, I'm in Vegas at the Realtors Conference, whatever. And I'm with Zach Brown. I'm like, is that the Zach Brown Beaver Band? She's like, no, you idiot. It's Zach Brown Band. I'm like, well, who's that? I don't know who that is. She wasn't too happy with me for some reason, Michelle. I couldn't figure out why.
Because if you're going to talk about somebody, just make sure you get the name right.
Well, I just don't know.
Zach Beaver Brown Band? No.
So you think I need some country in my life?
Yes, definitely. The music you listen to? Yes, you do.
Music I listen to warms my soul and gets me in fighting spirit. That's how I got through my injury. I just put on some metal and just, yeah! A lot of hate and discontent I took out on, the PT session. That's how I got through it.
Garth Brooks is?
Let's see. I got friends in low places where that dude. Yeah. I mean, back in the day, my friends would wear belt buckles the size of hubcaps and had their Justin Ropers on. And, absolutely love that guy. I didn't get it myself, but it was something else.
Oh, you definitely need help.
Well,
that's my partner Danielle helping me. Because I need all the help I can get with you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just a lost cause. I mean, you should just give up. You should just quit. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Not in my vocabulary.
All right.
Did you being a Marine?
Well, no, but I mean, being a Marine and being married are two different things, Michelle.
Well, we're on here to promote you, to find you a woman, and promote Collierville at the VFW.
Now, tell me something about Collierville, because I've never been there. I've been to Memphis several times.
I think it's got one hotel. It's a small town.
It's a small town, yeah, but there's big things that go on at the VFW in Collierville. I mean, I've been looking on their Facebook page and other things, and it's like they're active.
Yes, they are.
Have you been there before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, we're
planning on being at all of VFWs in Tennessee and surrounding states on a tour.
So you've never been there. I've never been there. I have. I mean, it looks like it's a pretty cool little place. And the whole VFW crew has been working really hard putting this event together for not just for veterans. I think it's the thing I really like about this one, Michelle, is this is about veterans, but this toilet paper is going to go to, nonprofits, women's shelters, orphanages, that whole thing, because I looked it up when Commander Walker told us that toilet paper is a luxury item. Look, I took plenty of relief options out there in the desert. Let me tell you, toilet paper, when it's 110 degrees, is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Like, I couldn't even.
It's a luxury item right now because everybody wants it.
And he told me that they've got like this architectural firm who's going to come out and help put it together. And then was it 3 o'clock? The music starts. I mean, it's 7 hours of live music. I mean, it's a real treat.
Yes, we've got a couple of veterans and then a couple of others. Grace is going to be there. She was on The Voice on Team Blake, and she's going to be there. So it's going to be a really good day. And Uncle Si, everybody's favorite uncle, is going to be there.
I've never met Uncle Si, so I don't have a beard. And wait a minute, hang on. See, this is why I think women don't really want me. They see the bald head and they're like, "Nah, I'm out of here."
Listen, Uncle Si, let me tell you, Uncle Si told Richard that does the podcast with Andrew.
Oh, the TSP, the Scuttlebutt, yeah.
Yeah, he told him that he give his beard like a 2.
Oh, 2 ducks.
He didn't like his beard, but he loved Derek's from Chapel Heart, the music group. So, yeah.
I don't know who Chapel Heart is.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Listen to me. I'm going to have to tag Chapel Heart in this one, too, and Derek. I'm going to have to get them on your show, but they just got on CMT with their other hit, Made on Me. Very good. But they sing Give Back Jolene, another song. You got to get on there and listen to it.
Okay. All right. All right. I guess
You.
I'm just hopeless. Just hopeless. Abandon hope. I'm telling you, abandon hope.
Nope. I don't give up.
So is there anything that you want the prospective wife, I can't even believe I'm saying that, to know about yours truly?
Yes, he's a very good friend, has a big heart, will do anything for everybody.
I have no heart.
That's what he says.
I'm the Tin Woodman in the Wizard of Oz. There's just nothing there.
Oh. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
I know. And I can keep it secret.
Why?
You
Oh,
got,
that's right. You can.
you got mad at me.
Oh, you know I love you.
I know, but I got fussed at. I'm telling you, I got fussed at. But I thought that would be a very good selling point. That, you know what, you tell Travis something, and it's going to stay,
That's true.
under wraps. Under wraps.
You had Danielle's man before me.
Well, some people just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. So let's see here. I love meat. I am not a vegan. I am not a, tofu guy. I am straight carnivore to the max, so.
Bows.
Huh?
And you can shoot bows.
Oh yeah. I'm looking to do some turkey hunting this spring up here. I mean, I saw Danielle, taking my son to school this morning, and I saw 4 big, beautiful toms. I am like, my bow's in my trunk. I can plug one right now. It was very, very tempting, but I didn't want to traumatize any high schooler or get arrested. So I didn't do it.
Yeah, because we're not coming up here to bond you out.
Oh, you're not, you want to get me married, but you won't bail me out.
No.
Let's see here. So yeah, for whatever reason, it's not just Michelle, it's not just Danielle. There's a couple other women in my life, and guys too, who are like, it's just not good for you to be alone. Aren't you lonely? And I'm like, well, I don't really think about it a whole lot. If I'm, bored, I get on my motorcycle, we'll go to the archery range or putz around here in the studio. I'm cool. I'm fine. I'm free, Michelle. I'm free.
Yeah, but you could have somebody riding on the back of your bike. You could have somebody shooting with you now that Danielle's moved to Arizona. So that's no excuse.
It's no excuse.
No.
Well, I don't know what Michelle and Danielle have in store for my time in the Memphis Collierville area. And there is something, Michelle, I will say this, there is something about the Southern woman that just can't be replicated anywhere else.
Exactly.
They don't call it Northern hospitality. They don't call it West Coast hospitality. It starts with the Southern woman and Southern hospitality, and there's nothing like it.
Listen, if they can cook chocolate gravy, then that's the woman for you.
Wow. Well, you know what? A couple of them I know in Louisiana did chocolate dipped crawfish. And they had a fondue, and they dipped the crawfish in fondue, and I mean they were ready to go, if you know what I mean. I mean, their husbands were tired the next day. Let me tell you. I mean, whew, it was something else.
When you meet Uncle Si, you will love him.
Of course,
and
I will.
I'm gonna get him involved in this now.
Well, I mean, for the full disclosure, I remember living in Shreveport, Louisiana. Duck Commander would be at the Shreveport Convention Center every year for the big gun and knife show. So yeah, I saw those guys way before they got big. It was like and knew the story of Pa and how he who was the quarterback? Terry Bradshaw. In fact, we grew up going to church with Terry Bradshaw's parents at Ford Park Baptist Church. That's how small this world is. So, you know,
Terry Bradshaw's daughter, Rachel, is a friend of mine.
get out.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
can sing, honey. That's another one you need to have on your show.
Well, there's just all kinds of possibilities opening up here, and you have the possibility. I'm going to have the link to the event in the show post. You can donate toilet paper. You can donate financially. You can get in on the silent auction that's going to go on, and you can help support the VFW in Tennessee, who's trying to do things for veterans and for other people who are disadvantaged. Because a lot of, if I understand it correctly, a lot of these nonprofit places got low on toilet paper because of the shortages and everything. And it was really challenging. It was like one roll for a family of 4 a week. I'm like,
Right.
not in my house. I mean, my boys can go through it. I mean, I like it that they're getting clean, but I'm like, oh my God, I mean, what is going on? So I can't imagine a family of 4 having to do that.
Yeah, it was very bad.
Well, I mean, there's some dignity there, and I think it's a very neat thing that you know, the VFW is doing, and I really, you know, like how Commander Walker is doing all this, and Commander Walker there, and Andrew Farr, the state chaplain. You know, is he going to be doing the prayer for the event?
I don't know if him or Uncle Si's going to do the prayer.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I don't know which one's doing it.
All right. All right.
I don't think we've been told.
So we have this cool event going on. There's always like little subplots and stories. And Michelle, to her credit, ladies and gentlemen, has not given up.
Nope.
I've tried to like throw her off the scent and be like, you know, come on, you got better things to do. There's some other dude in Tennessee who needs your attention, but you always, you haven't let it go.
Nope, I'm not going to. And now my sidekick Danielle will be back next week, so double trouble.
Double trouble. Well, I'll tell you, I mean, I don't know what is going to happen in this life. Life has a funny way of working out, but oh, there's the grandson. Love it. Oh, wow. He made a quick exit.
Right.
So hey, we've had a couple of shows stacked up here for this event. Michelle and I decided something fun, a little bit different. You know, yes, I'm single, and yeah, I'm available. I'm just not like actively looking, and that's bothered Michelle a lot.
We're actively looking for you.
Oh, I guess we are actively looking. I'm not actively looking, but they are.
You do the show today.
Well, I didn't get a lot of choice. It was like, hey, you know, I want to do this with you, and you need to be available because I want to talk about you. I didn't get a lot of like, you know, leverage there. It was just like, you're doing it.
Hey, what can I say? I don't take no for an answer.
Well, you know, and I don't take a no for veterans and people who serve the military, first responders, you know, EMS and nurses and doctors either. They're all there to serve us. And we're all coming out to this event to, you know, have a good time. Absolutely. Meet some really cool people, but also leave that event, you know, when you've had your, you know, fill of music and some good food and some cold beer, knowing that you did some good today for people that are in need, and you know, really happy that you're a part of this, and really happy that, you know, I can come down and participate and hopefully add some value, Michelle.
I'm so glad y'all are coming. It's been a while since we've seen y'all.
About a year, almost a year. So it kind of worked out. September would have been very hard last year, but we're here now. We're going to be at the VFW in Collierville, Tennessee. And for the last time, I'm going to have all the links. You can check the links for the event, get tickets, donate toilet paper, donate, you know, items, donate money. Check out what we're doing. And, you know, hey, the VFW is still here for veterans of the community.
Right.
Well, Michelle, I'm going to learn more about country music. I've got to do it for a couple days. And who knows, what if Mrs. Partington is in the area that weekend? How cool would that be?
It would be very cool. My job would be done.
Oh, well, sometimes in life, folks, you just can't give up, and Michelle hasn't. So we're going to end it there. We will see you at the Collierville VFW. I am Travis Oscar Mike Radio. This is my guest, Michelle Baxter. And you know what? Love will find a way.
That's right. And maybe it's in Collierville.
All right, all right. You're part of this series. We're so happy to have you all. And as we said, Oscar Mike Radio, we are mission in flight. I want to thank you for joining me and watching Oscar Mike Radio. Now go to OscarMikeRadio.com and click shop to check out all the cool merchandise from Authentically American. All proceeds go to veteran service organizations. We are mission in flight.